Good morning, sir. Today, we will talk about angles and its types, triangle and its types, and circle and terms related to circle. So first, we will focus on what is angle. Angle, when the line segments or lines meet at a common point called a vertex. At the point of intersection, an angle is formed. So here, we have here an example. So in angles, we have three parts, which is terminal sides, vertex, and initial side. So next, we have 6 types of angles. So first, acute angle, which is 0 to 90 degrees in measure. Second, right angle, which 90 degrees in measure. Third, obtuse angle, which is 90 to 180 degrees in measure. Next one is straight angle, which is 180 degrees in measure. Next, reflex angles, which is 180 to 360 degrees in measure. And the last is full rotation, which is 360 degrees in measure. So now, we will talk about acute angle. So what is acute angle? Acute angle, it lies between 0 to degree and 90 degrees. Or in other words, an acute angle is one that less than 90 degrees. So here the example, which is less than 90 degrees. Next one is right angle. A right angle, it is always equal to 90 degrees. So here the examples. Next one is obtuse angle. An obtuse angle, it is the opposite of an acute angle. It is the angle which lies between 90 degrees and 180 degrees. So here also the examples. When we say obtuse angles, it greater than 90 degrees. Next one is straight angle. A straight angle is 180 degrees when measured. You can see that it is just a straight line because the angle between its arm is 180 degrees. Next one is reflex angle. When we say reflex angle, any angle that has a measure which is greater than 180 degrees but less than 300 degrees is a reflex angle. So here the examples of reflexive angles, greater than 180 degrees. So next is full rotation. When we say full rotation, it is an angle equal to 360 degrees is called full rotations or full angle. It is formed when one of the arms takes a complete rotation to form an angle. So here the example of full rotation or complete angle. Next, we move on in complementary and supplementary. So what is complementary? When we say complementary, it is a sum of two angles is 90 degrees. Then the angles are known as complementary angles. So here the examples. We have a 4 parts here, 4 sides here, which is A, O, D, and B. So ang bawat angles po nila is 30 degrees and 60 degrees. Kapag in-add po natin yung 30 degrees at 60 degrees, is makukuha po natin or equivalent by 90 degrees, which is yun po yung complementary. Next one is supplementary. So what is supplementary? When the sum of two angles is 180, then the angles are known as supplementary angles. So pag sinabi naman po nating supplementary, may apat din po silang sides, so which is B, O, C at saka A. So ang bawat angles po nila is 120 degrees and 60 degrees. Kapag in-add po natin yung dalawang angles na yun is equivalent po siya ng 180 degrees. yung pagkakaiba po ng complementary at supplementary is ang complementary po is ang dalawang angles po nila is 190 degrees, while the supplementary is yung two angles po niya is 180 degrees. Next, we move on in triangle. So what is triangle? As the name suggests, a triangle is a three-sided polygon having three angles. So here, we have here by side of a triangle. So first is equilateral triangle, has three equal sides. Isosceles triangle has two equal sides. Excellent triangles has no equal sides. Next one, we have a bi-angles of triangles. We have here acute triangle has three angles less than 90 degrees. Next one is right triangle has one angle 90 degrees. And the last is obtuse triangle which has one angle greater than 90 degrees. So first, I will discuss what is a scalene triangle. A scalene triangle has all side lengths of different measures. No side will be equal in length to any of the other sides in such a triangle. In a scalene triangle, all the interior angles also different. Okay, pag sinabi po natin scalene triangle, wala po silang equal sides. Next one is isosceles triangle. When we say isosceles triangle, it is the length of two of the three sides are equal. So, the angles opposite the equal sides are equal to each other. So, ibig sabihin po ng isosceles triangles, yung dalawang sides po nila, dalawang sides at saka dalawang angles nila is equal. Okay, next is equilateral triangle. When we say equilateral triangle, all the lengths of the sides are equal. In such a case, each of the interior angles will have a measure of 60 degrees. So, kapag sinabi naman po natin equilateral triangle, each sides and angles are equals. It can measure, it will have a measure of 60 degrees only. Next one is acute triangle. An acute triangle is a triangle whose all the three interior angles are acute. So, in the other words, lahat po ng interior angles nila is less than 90 degrees. And then, meron din po siyang acute angled triangle. Next one is obtuse triangle. When we say obtuse triangles are those in which one of the three interior angles has a measure dapat is greater than 90 degrees. Next one is right triangle. A right triangle is a triangle in which one of the angles is 90 degrees. Na ini-implies niya po ito na ang triangle ay dapat dalawang equal sides with one of the interior angles being 90 degrees. So next, we will move on in circle. So what is circle? The circle is defined as the set of all points in the plane that are the same distance away from the given point known as the center. So here the examples of circles. We have a circumference, chord, sector, radius, diameter, center, segment, sectant, and tangent. So in circumference, A circumference of a circle is ended the distance around it. In diameter, a straight line going through the circle and linking two locations on periphery. In radius, a straight line that begins in the center of a circle and finishes at the circle's perimeter. In chord, a direct line whose ends are known on the circle's circumference. In segment, it is ended a section of a circle that is divided from the remainder of the circle by a chord. In tangent, a tangent to a circle is direct line that touches the circle at only one place. Point of contact, a point where a tangent crosses a circle. In arc, the portion of a circle's perimeter curvature. An angle on a major arc, a larger of two angles formed whenever a circle is divided into two unequal sections more than 180 degrees. The angle of center, an angle formed by two intersecting lines at the center of triangle. And that's all. Thank you for watching.